It's more than a car. It's a recurring daydream. You see it in the reflection of a showroom window, in the quiet garage where a father and son tinker with one, in the way someone's eyes light up when they hear that unmistakable engine start. The Porsche 911 isn't the fastest car in the world. It isn't the loudest. And on paper, its engineering layout has been called wrong for decades. And yet, it holds one of the most powerful, irrational grips on the human imagination. Why? Why does this particular machine feel less like a car and more like destiny? The answer isn't just horsepower, it's psychology, it's culture, it's ritual. The 911 isn't just designed for the road, it's designed for your brain. The evergreen design. Let's start with what you see first, its shape. The Porsche 911 hasn't really changed in 60 years. Sure, it has evolved, refined, grown in size, and become sharper in details, but the silhouette is the same. That simple arc from the hood to the roof to the rear, those round headlights, that unmistakable stance. Why does this matter? Because our brains are wired to love patterns, to trust them, to return to them. Psychologists call it cognitive ease. The more familiar something feels, the more right it seems. In a chaotic world of constant updates and redesigns, the 911's consistency is comforting. Your brain doesn't have to work to decode it. It recognizes it instantly, and with recognition comes trust. There's another layer too. Human vision is biased toward curves. Soft contours calm the eye, while sharp angles put us on alert. The 911 is one long curve, a sentence written in arcs. That shape relaxes your brain. It feels safe, it feels familiar, it feels inevitable. And here's the clever part. Repeating the same grammar of design doesn't signal laziness. It signals confidence. It says, what was beautiful 60 years ago is still beautiful today. Your brain reads that and says, this is timeless. The mastery. Paradox. But design alone doesn't explain the obsession. If the 911 were just pretty, it would be a piece of sculpture. What makes it addictive is the way it drives. From the beginning, engineers put the engine in the wrong place, hanging out behind the rear axle. On paper, that's a flaw. It makes the car prone to oversteer. It demands more care from the driver. And yet, that very flaw is what makes the 911 so intoxicating. See, your brain doesn't crave perfection. It craves challenge. Psychologists talk about the balance between skill and difficulty. When something is too easy, it's boring. When it's too hard, it's frustrating. But when it's just at the edge of your ability, that's when you hit flow. That's when you feel alive. The 911 gives you exactly that. It asks for respect. It keeps you alert. And when you learn to master it, when you guide it through a corner, feeling the engine pulling from behind, you get a rush of dopamine no neutral, computer-perfect car can ever give you. It's the difference between handling a razor-sharp chef's knife versus a dull one. The sharp one is dangerous, but that's why it's rewarding to use. The 911 is the same, not forgiving, but deeply satisfying. Driving it isn't just driving, it's a dialogue, a partnership, and that's addictive. The dual identity. Now, here's where things get really clever. The 911 isn't just about thrill, it's about balance. Think about what it means to own a sports car. Usually, it's an either-or. Either you buy something wild and impractical, or you choose something safe and sensible. But the 911, it gives you both. You can drive it to the grocery store with a bag sitting on the passenger seat. You can strap in a child's car seat in the back. And yet, the very same car can roar up a mountain road on Sunday morning, or be valet parked at the fanciest restaurant in town. This is called resolving cognitive dissonance. It allows you to be the responsible adult and the thrill seeker. It allows you to have your cake and eat it too. That duality is incredibly attractive to the human brain. And there's another piece here: tribal belonging. A Ferrari shouts, a Lamborghini screams, a 911 whispers. It doesn't tell the world you're rich. It tells other people who understand cars that you belong to a tribe that values history, engineering integrity, and pure driving pleasure. It's not just a car, it's a membership card. Beyond the machine. But maybe the most powerful wire the 911 taps into is legacy. Some objects outlive us. They last because they can be maintained, repaired, passed down. A Porsche 911 is one of those objects. It becomes a memory machine. It's not just yours, it's part of your family story. Picture a father handing his keys to his son, a daughter inheriting the car she grew up riding in. The 911 becomes more than metal and rubber. It becomes identity preserved in steel. That's why collectors don't see themselves as hoarders of cars. They see themselves as caretakers of history, of stories. When you buy a 911, you're not just buying a machine. You're buying a chapter of your life. You're buying a story to tell. And the older it gets, the richer that story becomes. The wiring diagram. So, why are you wired to want a Porsche 911? It's because this car speaks directly to your brain's most ancient wiring. It's not about specs on paper, not about acceleration times or top speed, though it has plenty of those. What really hooks you is how it touches the deep, hidden circuits of human psychology. First, it offers timeless design. The 911 is a silhouette your brain can instantly recognize. Every curve, every contour feels like it's been there forever, almost like it was always meant to exist. That sense of familiarity isn't just aesthetic, it's biological. Your mind relaxes when it sees something consistent, something trustworthy. It's a car that whispers, "You've seen me before, and you'll see me again." And that reassurance is powerful. Second, it offers challenge. And humans are wired for challenge. The engine hanging in the rear, the need to balance finesse with bravery, these quirks are not flaws, they are invitations. Every drive becomes a puzzle your brain wants to solve, a conversation with physics that keeps you alert, engaged, and alive. The 911 reward skill. And the harder something is to master, the more meaning it carries when you finally succeed. That's why owners don't just drive a 911, they bond with it. The struggle makes the joy more potent. Third, it offers duality. Most things in life force us to choose: comfort or thrill, practicality or passion, weekday responsibility or weekend rebellion. The 911 refuses that choice. It is both. You can drive it to work with a bag of groceries on the passenger seat, and you can drive it at dawn on an empty mountain road, heart pounding with adrenaline. It dissolves the tension between the adult you're supposed to be and the dreamer you still are. It's the ultimate and in a world full of ore. And then, finally, it offers legacy. This is where it transcends machinery. A Porsche 911 isn't just an object you own, it's a piece of you that can outlast you. It's a story you write, a memory machine that carries chapters of your life within its metal and leather. Fathers hand them to sons. Daughters inherit the cars they once rode in as kids. The 911 becomes a bridge between generations, a reminder that beauty, craft, and passion can endure. When you pass one down, you're not just giving someone a car, you're giving them a part of yourself. Put all of this together, and you realize the 911 isn't simply transportation. It's a psychological Rorschach test. It reflects your deepest needs. For beauty that feels eternal, for mastery that gives life meaning, for belonging to a tribe that gets it, and for permanence in a world that is always changing. That's why when you look at a 911, it doesn't just look right, it feels inevitable.